I forgot to rename this one. Got to rename this one here. What should I call this? The latest on the Ukraine? Russian crisis or Russian troops moving forces and tanks into eastern Ukraine? I didn't give it that. Kind of scary, right? I'll rename it. There you go. Ah. Thank you, Dolly. Girl. Russian troops moving forces and tanks into eastern Ukraine. Per Latvian Prime Minister. Per the Latvian Prime Minister. So today, or I should say Russia's version of, what time is it in Russia actually right now? What time is it in Russia? Russia time. Well, I should do Moscow current time. Okay, so their day is actually just now ending. (7:05 p.m.) So Putin comes out, right, today, and he releases this video message saying that he's now open to diplomacy. And it's not funny. It's not. It's just like, after you got what you wanted, you got what you wanted, and now you're open to diplomacy, huh? Let me see if I can find it, actually. The latest news conference he did. He said, Russia's open to diplomacy. Let me filter by the latest here. Sort by upload date. That's kind of interesting. I see some people sort of sprouted up videos about why did Putin snap on his spy chief. We were sort of talking about this yesterday when Putin, he seemed like really drunk on power. And the way he was sort of talking to his spy chief was a little weird.
Просто складывается международная обстановка. Какие опасности это существующие вызовы. Такие
Система контроля над вооружениями.
Sorry, let me fix this. Let me fix this. Read the subtitles. He's of course talking in Russian. I think Putin can speak a couple different languages too, but this is his latest update, so to speak, or his latest address to the nation, to the world, I should say.
Мы видим, как не просто складывается международная обстановка. Какие опасности это существующие вызовы. Такие как расшатывание системы контроля над вооружениями или военная активность блока НАТО. При этом призывы России к выстраиванию системы равной и неделимой безопасности, которая бы надежно защищала все страны, остаются без ответа. Наша страна всегда открыта для прямого и честного диалога, для поиска дипломатических развязок самых сложных проблем. Но, повторю, интересы России и безопасность наших граждан для нас безусловны. Поэтому будем и дальше развивать, совершенствовать армию и флот, добиваться, чтобы повышалась их эффективность, чтобы они были оснащены по последнему слову техники.
It's like, okay, so he's now got his troops in these regions now, right, that he recognized as independent places, independent states, so to speak. And now he says, hey, we know how alarming this must be for you. We know how dangerous these challenges are. We know that the weapons control system destabilizing or NATO's military activity. However, Russia is going to build an equal and indivisible security boundary protecting all countries. And that they stay open for direct and honest dialogue for the search of diplomatic solutions for the most complex issues. Quote, I will repeat, Russia's interests, our citizens' safety are absolute. So we will continue strengthening and developing our Army and Navy, increasing their efficiency, providing them with the most advanced equipment. It really doesn't, help at all, does it? It's like, I don't think he cares. But listen, I want to go see what people are saying about him snapping at his spy chief, because that was quite interesting.
Говорите прямо, Сергей.
Поддерживаю предложение.
Так и скажите, так, да или нет?
This was the exchange I'm talking about.
Таким образом, согласился бы с предложением Николая Платоновича о том, что нашим, так сказать, западным партнерам можно дать последний шанс с тем, чтобы предложить им в кратчайшие сроки заставить Киев пойти на мир и выполнить Минские соглашения. В противном случае мы должны принять то решение, о котором сегодня говорится.
Что значит, в противном случае вы предлагаете начать переговорный процесс?
Нет, я...
Или признавать суверенитет?
А я
Говорите прямо.
Я поддержу предложение о признании...
Поддержу или поддерживаю? Говорите прямо, Сергей.
Поддерживаю предложение...
Так и скажите, так, да или нет?
Поддерживаю предложение о вхождении Донецкой и Луганской народных республик в состав Российской Федерации.
Да, мы об этом не говорим, мы этого не обсуждаем. Мы говорим о признании их независимости или нет.
Да. Я поддерживаю предложение о признании независимости.
Geez. All that advertising, right? It's the way that he talks to the guy. It's like, wow.
Так и скажите, так, да или нет?
His body.
Поддерживаю. Говорите прямо, Сергей.
Поддерживаю предложение...
Так и скажите, так, да или нет?
You could tell he was irked, though. You could tell.
Таким образом, согласился бы с предложением Николая Платоновича о том, что нашим, так сказать, западным партнерам можно дать последний шанс с тем, чтобы предложить им в кратчайшие сроки заставить Киев пойти на мир и выполнить Минские соглашения. В противном случае мы должны принять то решение, о котором сегодня говорится.
В противном случае вы предлагаете начать переговорный процесс?
Нет, я...
Или признавать суверенитет?
А я...
Говорите прямо.
Я поддержу предложение о признании...
Поддержу или поддерживаю? Говорите прямо, Сергей.
Поддерживаю предложение...
Так и скажите, так, да или нет?
Поддерживаю предложение
Still
о
like,
вхождении
wow.
Донецкой и Луганской народных
Maybe in an
республик в состав
internment
Российской
camp somewhere,
Федерации.
То есть
Dolly?
мы об этом не говорим, мы этого не обсуждаем. Мы говорим о признании их независимости или нет.
Да. Я поддерживаю предложение о признании независимости.
Damn. I was thinking about those Like a Boss videos that were kind of going, you know, I kind of think Putin has been sort of engaging on like this public image thing. I think that Putin has been wanting to like clean up his image, especially around the United States. And I think that part of that is the publishing of those Like a Boss videos. If you have not seen them, it's the way. Like even the walk, okay? It's all the different shots. Like the more that I sort of see these Like a Boss type clips, the more I'm like, yeah, I think, you know, it's very possible that Putin may have been somewhat behind some of these videos, okay? I really do. The walk, though, the walk. His alpha, they call it the alpha male walk. He does kind of have a sort of swag, right? They say he has a gun on his side at all times. He's former KGB spy. Look at here. It's kind of different, right? Little short man, you know, he's real short. Little toy soldiers. And what's interesting is as he walks up the stairs on that red carpet, these little soldiers are going to turn their heads very slowly. He shut down the whole city of Moscow on this day whenever this was like his second, it was either his second or his third inaugural, so to speak. Wow. I wonder if those doors are like solid gold. God, the amount of money that must flow through these people's hands has got to be absolutely amazing. He was asking some oligarch, I seen in a news clip the other day, how much his company had made profit in the last calendar year. He said something like $1.3 billion. If you think sanctions are really affecting the Russians, I think it's okay to say that I don't think sanctions are doing a damn thing. I think the Russians have figured out how to move around and make money regardless of sanctions. So probably the biggest thing now people have been talking about is the fact that they're now leveling sanctions on Russian family members. So it's not just the actual people that they're targeting. Oh, isn't that a cute little Saint Bernard? It's not just the people they're targeting, the men or the oligarchs. It's their actual family members. There was a couple of oligarchs, children and spouses that were being targeted specifically. So, and that's the first time the United States has ever did that. They've never leveled sanctions on family members before, but now they are. But I don't think the sanctions are necessarily having the level of impact that I think the United States would want. We have seen a fine example of that. I mean, even if you just kind of look at the business ties that Russia has been sort of laying down over the years, they've got fingers all in places all over the world. And they don't necessarily, I mean, of course, the United States, money, 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 but really, I don't think it matters to them. I think they have figured out ways to get around the sanctions. I really do. And if they can't use family members, they're going to resort to probably doing stuff in companies' names and other people's names, creating entire identities of fake people. Like, who knows what their strategies will be. That man has so much power. I believe this is the version of the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Russia. You know, we have the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Washington. But watch how he always walks. That right arm always stays very stuck in a certain way. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, y'all know I'll be in and out today. So definitely keep your notification bell on. But yeah, I believe these videos, these like a boss videos, these Putin love videos, Vladimir Putin lifestyle, I think he absolutely, there's no question in my mind that he could have these videos taken down if he wanted. I think he is on a bit of a public campaign, so to speak, though, to try to better his image. Wow, amazing, man. Amazing.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations on the my house. Let me tell you now, I'm super duper fly now. Let me know if you see where I reside now. Put the time in while you always feeling time out.
Somebody had asked me yesterday, was he married? And he is married, but I think that he actually, I don't know if their divorce was finalized. That's why I say that. I'm not sure how that divorce really worked out between him and his wife. But I know he has like 2 grown-up children, their daughters actually. So he has, you would never know it.
haters.
But yeah, he's been ruined. He's had a whole family, man. I don't think that the ex lives in Russia, though.
We ain't on the same page. Do my own thing and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
That is stupid, crazy power right there.
Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream.
He probably sits in the plane and is like, hey, get a couple fighter jets over here, would you? I want a few fighter jets to come escort the plane. You know? Anyway, let me drop a link to this video if y'all get interested and you want to know. Speaking of Trump, did you see what he said on his radio show yesterday? I was like, if anybody had any question about where Trump's loyalty is, he said Putin's move was genius. The move into Ukraine. It's sick. And then he walks kind of slow, of course, right? He knows his own camera. Oh, wow. I can't take the music. I can't take the music. There's some beautiful music that comes out of Russia, but I can't take it. I can't take it. Day in the life of Vladimir Putin. See, that's it. Would you watch a reality show like that? Because I absolutely would. He's going to shoot the big gun. He doesn't even want to be seen, you know, shooting it in a way that would make it even look weak. Look how he just makes everything look just like gravy. How much you want to bet he hit the bullet's eye? The bullseye. Man, now, if y'all have never been yachting before, that's actually a pretty amazing thing to do. Take a boat out, you know, on a nice morning, a nice crisp morning. I think these videos are meant, though, to sort of change the public perception of him, though. Now, I have to say, I am a little relieved at his announcement, you know, yesterday, Dolly. But, I think that Donald Trump is absolutely obsessed with Vladimir Putin. And I think that he is absolutely in bed with Putin in some form or fashion, not to mention the money that he may have invested into Russia. And there's, you know, the money that Russia may have invested into him. Putin made Trump look like a very weak person. Let's see if I can find that radio show clip here. He said it was genius. It's like, what? Donald Trump needs to sit the fuck down.
About his admiration for Vladimir Putin, and that was on full display in a radio interview today where Trump lavished praise on Putin for his strategy in Ukraine.
I went in yesterday and there was a television screen and I said, this is genius. Putin declares a big portion of the Ukraine, Putin declares it as independent. Oh, that's wonderful. So Putin is now saying it's independent, a large section of Ukraine. I said, how smart is that? And he's going to go in and be a peacekeeper. That's the strongest peace force. We could use that on our southern border. By the way, this never would have happened with us. Had I been in office,
there he goes.
Not even thinkable. This would never have happened. And you know what the response was from Biden? There was no response. They didn't have one for that. Now it's very sad. Very sad.
That is the former president of the United States praising the Russian president for seizing Ukrainian territory and calling that genius, while also bashing President Biden for not being tough enough on Vladimir Putin.
Who is this lady? I've never seen her. I've never seen this particular lady. Y'all know her name. Let me know. She's definitely easy on the eyes, right?
That incoherent Biden bashing is now fodder for Trump's groupies in the House.
I do know President Biden said that he was going to put an end to Nord Stream 2 if there was an invasion.
Right.
So I want to hear him say this is an invasion and I am going to put an end to Nord Stream 2.
Why would we engage ourselves in a border dispute thousands of miles away in Eastern Europe when we can't control our own southern border?
It's just a total display of American weakness, and we can't allow that to happen.
We need to stay the heck out of it. I've heard Biden and even some senators threaten economic sanctions. I wouldn't get into an economic war with Russia either, because we import a lot of stuff from Russia.
We do. Trump's special blend of relentless criticism of Biden and relentless appreciation of Putin is now being shared throughout the halls of
I'll
Congress.
drop a link to this video for you guys.
A recent Yahoo News YouGov poll found more than 6 in 10 Republicans and GOP-leaning independents now say Russian President Putin is a stronger leader than Joe Biden.
Ouch. 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 Do you guys think it's possible that he could take over and become like a world leader, so to speak? And they call it a one world order. Anyway, y'all, I'll be on and off throughout the day today. So keep your notifications on. I may be over here, live chopping up another story. Who knows? We got a lot of stuff happening today, not to mention the fact we've got freezing rain falling in the Dallas area. Like, my thing is, it's, remember when before Washington, signed the Declaration of Independence and all that fun stuff, America was ruled by England, and the Boston Tea Party had a lot to do, if you like your history. The Boston Tea Party kicked off a lot of political quagmire, so to speak, that sort of it helps precipitate a ton of different events that have happened, historical events. And there was a time where here in America, we were bowing to a queen, so to speak, right? A king and a queen all the way across the pond in Europe. And we then declared our independence, from England, from the British. And I sort of think back and I look at that and I say to myself, is it possible that a one world sort of order or one leader over the world, so to speak, is it possible that that could ever happen in our future? And I do believe that could absolutely happen in the future. I do believe in biblical prophecy. People are becoming just a number these days, It's crazy. And, you know, of course, they say there's going to be some sort of identifying number stamped on people's foreheads and their hands that, you know, the Bible says they're not going to be able to eat without this number. They're not going to be able to do anything. Alex Wagner. Okay, thank you, thank you. I was wondering who she was. I'll keep that name in mind. I've never seen her. She's part Burmese and white. Okay. She's beautiful. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next stream.